There's going to be so much talking. It's probably going to be okay.
Right.
Okay, internet.
Wait, I get to ask the first question.
I know.
Oh, I get to ask the first question.
I know. I'm not asking a question. I'm telling you.
No, I get to ask the first question.
I'm not asking.
Hey, Mike. Why are we sitting in the car?
Oh. Because it's a little too cold to sit outside. This is episode 50. As longtime viewers will know that every 10th episode we do a little chat. So this is our 5th chat. And because it's the 50th episode, we thought we would answer 50 questions. Not from viewers, but Carmen and I each wrote down 25 questions to ask each other. And this is, neither one of us know what the questions are, so.
Well, you know what the first question
The first question is, why are we sitting in the car? Because it's about 19 degrees outside, and we didn't want to shoot another video in the camper because the lighting's terrible.
I refuse to sit outside in the cold.
There you go. Let me ask my first question. Do you know anyone who has COVID?
Do I know? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they are over it. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely know someone who has COVID, and I know of someone who died from COVID.
Okay.
Do you
Come
know
on,
it?
we need to be rapid fire, remember? Otherwise this is going to take an hour.
Okay, so I don't have all 25 questions, so I'm going to ask you back.
What? You were supposed to write down 25?
I only have 22 questions. So, do you know anybody who has COVID?
Yes. I know many people who've had COVID.
Okay.
I don't know anyone who's died from it, personally. Okay.
Your turn.
What is your favorite part of Duluth?
Oh, my favorite part of Duluth. Well, I guess my favorite part is building the barn. What's your favorite season?
Fall. What is the biggest difference in your work compared to working in Portland?
Less kids, which is a good thing. Less kids in my classroom. Has your favorite season changed since we moved to Duluth?
Ooh, no. I've always liked fall because it's it's one of those transformation seasons. It's like spring, but I don't know. I like winter, so it's it's like a lead into winter where the leaves turn and the weather gets colder. I'm a weirdo. What is the thing you miss most about living in Qatar?
Oh, Qatar. The endless sunshine. Oh, and the really warm ocean to swim in. Oh, that was 2 things. Both of those things in conjunction. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Ooh, well... If we're just comparing the original Star Wars and the original Star Trek, probably Star Trek. One of my favorite parts about the original Star Trek is the aliens sometimes were not humanoid. Sometimes they were like, well, they're tribbles, they're fuzzy balls. Sometimes they were rocks. Sometimes they were sparkly lights. So I like that part. I mean, Star Wars, all the aliens, mostly, they all look humanoid. So, but then when you extrapolate it out into other like all the Star Wars movies, all the Star Trek stuff.
We don't have a minute for each question.
All right.
Go, 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 go.
What is one thing that our viewers don't know about you?
Oh my gosh, there's probably so many things.
Most of our viewers, so
that's true. All my
you might have
viewers.
You might have to dig deep on this one.
That I have a cold sore at the moment. Hey, Mike.
Is that really your answer?
That's my answer.
Okay.
What do you think is floating in our well?
Well, I know there's a couple of chunks of wood that I dropped down there that are floating.
What about that greasy, oily stuff?
Oh, yeah, there's some kind of oil sheen in the well water. I don't know. I'm convinced that when I use that well water to wash, it leaves a little bit of a film. I don't know what no idea what it could be.
Ooh, good stuff.
Yeah.
We're excited about our well.
Yeah. Don't freak out. What is your favorite part of living in the camper?
Our little bedroom cave. It's the best, y'all.
It's
So good.
I'm over it. I'm ready to move on with something with windows, but we're not there yet.
Okay. What's your favorite holiday tradition?
Well, hanging out with family. You know, all getting together, making some tasty food, exchanging gifts.
One holiday tradition.
Oh, getting together with family.
All right.
100%. What is the hardest part of winter?
Being cold.
Okay.
How do you really feel about that copper-colored door?
I'm fine with the copper color. I'm not super.
It's really good.
I'm not super
It's
excited
so good.
about it. Carmen loves
Coming
it,
up
and
next, copper-colored garage door.
yeah. So I'm okay with it. What have you learned about Minnesota since you moved here?
I learned that there's a lot of hidden treasures in the Midwest. That's what in Minnesota in particular, the Boundary Waters is a gem. Oh, it's my turn. Hey, Mike, when do you think we'll actually move into the living space
that was
of the
going to be
barn?
one of my questions.
Oh, man.
When are we going to move into it? You know, like as far as living there?
Yeah,
Next fall. When is it going to be done? No idea.
October 2021.
No, definitely will not be done.
No, not done. Move in.
Oh, move in. Yep.
Yeah.
Next fall. What is the next place you plan to travel?
Oh,
I should say, where is the next place you plan to travel?
the cities. Actually, the next place that we are traveling is Decorah, Iowa, which is a really beautiful and lovely place if you ever have a chance to go there to visit Maya. All right. Hey, do you have any secret plans for the barn that you're not telling me?
Not yet, but that question makes me think I should start coming up with a few.
Well, I mean, do you have things you think I won't agree with?
Probably. I've had some things you don't agree with thus far.
That you're not telling me?
No. What is the hardest part of the COVID?
The hardest part... Well, I guess this is tricky for me. The hardest part for sure is not teaching in person with my kids, but to be honest, it's kind of what makes it easy too, because sometimes my kids are hard.
So
All right.
that is the benefit and a drawback?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a teacher because I like kids, right? So, what do you think? Are gophers going to eat all of our carrots and root vegetables in our garden?
I haven't seen any gophers, so I'm going to say no.
But there's whole teams called the Minnesota Gophers.
Oh. I thought it was the Bulldogs.
Well, there's the Gophers or something.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We're definitely going to need some sort of a fence, you know, to keep various things out.
There's
Deer,
lots of bunnies.
rabbits. But I guess I hadn't thought of gophers. Maybe. Guess we'll have to research that. What do you wish the barn had right now?
Well, windows. Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
sitting inside the dark camper inside the dark barn.
Yeah.
Gets a little dark. What's your favorite hike and or / biking trail in Duluth?
Well, when we first moved here, I was able to hike. I liked some of the SHT trails we were on, but since we had to downshift into biking, so far, I guess I kind of like that section of the Munger Trail that's, goes from Duluth up, where there's those rocky...
Yeah. Do we have any video of that? We should put that in right now.
I don't think we have any video of that.
Oh,
You just go through these veins of rock that go up on both sides of the trail, quite tall, and it's really close in. It's like a little rock. It's not a tunnel, but it's almost like...
Yeah. It used to be a railroad, so
Yeah,
they
very
blasted
cool.
through the rock. It's very
cool.
beautiful.
Oh, was that your question? Yeah. Do you like mowing the lawn?
Do I like...
Carmen mows the lawn.
I mow the lawn. I don't hate it. I don't love having a lawn. I think it's kind of a waste. But so it's got to be done. The fact is we have a lawn. Hopefully it'll be getting smaller and smaller. Okay. I realized I needed to research this question, so hopefully. What is the Native American name for Lake Superior?
It's Gitchigami.
Yes, I think that's right.
I think so too.
Ooh, hope that's right. How
Good job.
embarrassing.
Since we've moved here, have you ever been hot?
Being outside in the weather? No. I mean,
Anytime.
maybe there was one day in the summer. There was that one day where we went and found a little swimming hole and went swimming. One day last summer.
And you were hot that day?
Yeah, it was hot.
Okay, one day.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
how's your knee?
It's okay. Sometimes it's pretty bad. I found if I kind of hurt it in the morning, then it hurts for a while. I've basically found if I tweak it a little bit, then it usually takes a couple of days before it kind of gets back to normal. So I just have to try not to tweak it. What is your favorite supper?
Oh, my favorite supper? Oh, that's hard, I think. You know what I just really love? Is that cauliflower soup. One, because it's really yummy, but also because you make it.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Okay, so when we move into the barn, Mike, we're going to be switching sides of the bed for the first time in our entire relationship. How do you
Wow.
feel about that?
It's going to take some getting used to. But I try to embrace change, so. Hey, Carmen, I've decided I'm going to start asking the questions like you do. Hey, Carmen, where would you like to live next?
Oh, well, I really, really would like to live somewhere in South America.
Tune in for that. Tune in for that YouTube channel.
Okay, Mike Dean, what is one tool you can't live without? If you had to choose one tool, what would it be?
Well, I mean, probably a tape measure. I mean, a tape measure wouldn't do me any good if I didn't have any other tools. So, I mean, a knife, probably. A pencil. There's 3 answers.
Yeah, that was 3 answers. You're not very good at this.
Have you ever been afraid here?
Well, no, not really. But I'm always afraid of the dark, so if I have to
Yes.
go in the dark by myself.
When you go out hiking alone Never feel afraid.
No.
Okay, good.
Hey,
What?
what's your favorite book?
Carrying Comfort. Dan Simmons. I've read it a few times. I have a beautiful signed illustrated copy in my library. It's probably my most valuable book in my library, but yeah, I just love the story. So check it out. Carrying Comfort, carrying like, dead animals, carrying.
Sounds great.
When did you know you loved me?
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my goodness.
This is... Come on, rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Well, okay, I don't know if this doesn't really count, but I think the one thing that I loved initially about you is that when we first met, you couldn't spend as much time with me because your mom was in town and you needed to visit her as much as possible.
That's true.
That was very endearing.
Yep, when my parents visit, I try to give them all I got.
Okay, where will we travel when the pandemic is over? We've been able to go into nature during the pandemic time, but where's somewhere we would go?
Well, I was thinking it might be fun to make a little trip to Lake Michigan. I want to go back to Chicago, so maybe, do a little, Green Bay, Milwaukee, Chicago. But I also want to do the loop around Lake Superior up through Canada. And I think it would be kind of fun to go to Montreal. So, I don't know, someplace.
Those are 3 places.
What would be your Instagram name?
My Instagram name? Well, we do have an Instagram. It's called Why Minnesota.
Yeah, but what would be, if you had an Instagram page, what would your name be?
I don't have an Instagram page. If I had, I don't know, Carmen?
Great.
Oh, you asked me this. Now I'm going to ask you. What's your favorite part about living in the camper? The camper is sweet and nice.
What's my favorite part about living in the camper? I don't know. I guess it's easy to heat.
Yeah. When it has
What's my favorite, I guess?
pounds and pounds of insulation all around it, it's easy to heat.
What instrument do you wish you played?
What instrument? I guess maybe guitar. I don't really... Oh, drums. Of course, drums. That's what I would play. Drums. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's your least... This will be easier for you. What is your least favorite part of living in the camper?
Just it's too cave-like. Carmen's favorite part about it is the part that I'm over. I want to be able to look and, look more than 4 feet across a space.
What?
I really want some natural light. Really want natural light.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really, really?
Run through the sprinkler or slip and slide?
Oh, wow. How about a sprinkler on a slip and slide? Slip and slide's the best.
Okay.
Oh, what's your zodiac sign?
I
really don't know what this is.
I'm mostly
How
a
embarrassing.
Virgo, but I'm on the cusp. So I'm not
Virgo
typically
/
Leo. I'm
Okay.
not a Leo. Sorry to all those Leos out there. But I'm not a full blown Virgo either. So, I like to consider myself very dynamic.
Well, all right then.
What is the best part of living in a barn? I know we don't really live in the barn, but we kind of do. So
What's the best? The best part, I think, about our barn that I will enjoy the most is its really tall ceilings and having a loft. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm really excited about that.
okay.
Hey, do you think our plumbing is freeze-proof? Do you guys know our plumbing pros?
It's already frozen twice. I think with our new strategy, I'm hoping it's freeze-proof. I mean, that could be a whole follow-up episode about the problems we've been having, and it's not even been that cold yet.
Well, it was 6 degrees,
Last time it froze, it was 6 degrees in the barn.
which is that cold.
It's pretty cold. But I mean, remember last year?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I hope our new strategy works. I'll put it that way. Cake or pie?
Cake or pie? Probably pie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, pie.
Yeah, with really good crust.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, when are we gonna get pets?
Hopefully, I don't know. Next winter? Next spring, maybe? Maybe spring would be better.
A year from spring.
I don't know if everyone knows, but I have wanted this for years. Well, kind of since my old dog Gypsy died years ago. I want to get a puppy, a mutt puppy, mid-sized puppy, and then at the same time I want to get a Kune piglet. Kune pigs are, well, you can look them up. They're native New Zealand. They were almost extinct. They make good pets. They can forage 100% for their meal if need be. I mean, we'll feed it, but I just think, I mean, as soon as we start shooting videos of a puppy and a piglet playing, I think our subscription rate's going to go through the roof. So hopefully next year. Would you rather have mental superpowers or physical superpowers?
Well, I have mental superpowers.
All right. I mean, yeah.
Just kidding. Well, I guess mental superpowers.
And like, what does that mean to you? Like, be able to control other people's minds?
No, but be able to
Just do
plan thoughtfully.
long division.
Long division. to be able to understand the world more fully, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What do you think this place, all of it, will look like in 5 years? What do you picture?
Well, hopefully in 5 years, it's pretty much all dialed in exactly how we wanted it. And then it's just a,
What will that look like?
it's a maintenance thing outside, and then inside, I just hope to spend a lot of time making fun stuff in my new shop. What's it gonna look like? I don't know. I mean, it'll be nice when it has some windows.
Yeah.
So it'll look
Windows
like that.
and beautiful furniture.
Yeah, I mean,
beautiful woodworking.
I'm really looking forward to getting it to a base level and then just really tricking it out with all the fine stuff.
Nice.
Second to last question. Is that what you got too?
I have one last question.
What is your favorite thing about me?
My
Let me
favorite.
just sit back. So many to choose from.
Well, it's clearly your modesty.
Right, I'm pretty
My
modest.
favorite thing? Well, I think that I probably have. Well, my number one thing is that you're very loyal. Yeah. And then probably number 2 is that you build things.
Okay, what's your last question?
My last question, do you have any regrets in this adventure to Duluth? would you do anything differently?
No, I don't think so. A long time ago, somebody told me it was better to regret things you've done than things that you haven't done. And I feel like moving here and what we've done since we've been here, I can't regret anything that we haven't done because we've kind of done everything we planned to. Regrets of something that I have done since we moved here? I guess my only regret would be hurting my knee on the roof. Okay, last question. What is your favorite episode?
My favorite episode. That kind of puts me on the spot,
Yeah,
guys, because I don't really watch the episodes.
She doesn't watch the episodes.
I don't really like to see myself on camera. But, well, then I guess I will say my favorite episode is with when you and Dean were here working together. Well, I mean...
Did you watch that episode?
I watched that episode because it didn't have any of me in it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there are other ones, but that was... I mean, it's just really nice that Dean was able to come out. He worked so hard. Yeah. I think that was for sure, because... And we got plumbing.
Yeah.
And we had a shower at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! I guess there were a couple plumbing episodes.
Yeah.
The first one. I'll just say the first one.
Okay. How many plumbing episodes were there?
I don't know.
All right, guys. That's it for our 50th episode. Thanks for following along.
Good job, Mike. Making 50 episodes.
Good job, Carmen, for participating. And, I mean, I'll probably post another video before Christmas, but I'll just go ahead and say, hey, happy holidays to everyone.
Likewise, happy holidays.
Thank you.